The following program is rated BBMA-LSA. It contains strong language, sexual situations, awesomeness, and nudity. It is intended only for mature audiences. Listener indiscretions are advised.
Welcome to our Bliss Bringers podcast. The materials we cover encourage adults of all ages, nationalities, and sexualities to open up and embrace their wildest desires and blissful pleasures. You won't find medical advice here, just our personal experiences following the journey of sexual evolution and education in sizzling fun topics that were definitely not taught to us in school, but have wickedly blossomed into reality. We discuss adventures in ethical non-monogamy, kinks and fetishes, exotic places to visit, sexy events, workshops, and tips. Allow us to seduce you into embarking on new adventures where each day you ask yourself, what's your pleasure?
Welcome back. This episode is a little special. Well, a little bit more special than usual special, in that we took our recorder and a couple of drinks to the hot tub and recorded from there, live and uncensored, caper style. In the second part, I talked to the organizers of various spectacular play parties in the Bay Area. I get their inside information on what it takes to run a fantastic party. Hope you enjoy.
We're recording live.
In the water.
It's hot tub time.
Yes, it's another bedcast.
Yay! It's a bedcast, but this is
No, a batcast.
Thank you. It's a bath cast. If you didn't catch that, it's a bath cast, not a ball.
You're just making fun of my West Virginian accent.
Yeah, I know. So, honey, how are you?
I'm fine.
So, John and I, this is Mistress Cindy, and John and I, it's a Sunday afternoon after a party weekend, our annual party weekend with our circle of friends here in the Bay Area.
Yep. It was a lot of fun. It's a very long weekend. I think they start on Wednesday and normally they end on Sunday.
Yeah, we got there on Thursday because Master Bill came up and saw us. You know, he joined in. He's part of our circle of friends. Yeah, Master Bill is from Southern California, Pendragon. He's from the SoCal region. He flew up and joined us here in the Bay Area for a 9-day weekend.
Yep. And what will happen during our naughty weekends?
Man, I am having blackouts. I don't recall a lot of details. Seriously, when we got there on Thursday evening, I can't. Thursday and Friday evening stuff, it all blended together. I think it was Thursday night that I was like cocktailing with everyone and, you know, having a good time and enjoying a little cannabis. We do have our licenses. We are advocates. I'm not a big drinker, but man, if I have a cocktail and a little bit of cannabis, my brain is wired, I'm energetic, and things go fuzzy.
Yep.
Wicked Tigger comes out.
Wicked Tigger is now her new playa name.
What's a playa name, baby?
Your Burning Man name.
And who gave me the playa name?
Victoria S.
Yes, it is Mistress Victoria S., our British girlfriend. Yeah, I thought it fits. What do you think of the name?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's absolutely you.
So tell us about Thursday night. What do you remember of Thursday night?
I remember packing a shitload of stuff in our car.
And we used it. We used most of it.
Yeah, and extra blankets and stuff like that. Picking up Mr. Bill. So we arrived there. We claimed the upstairs bedroom.
How many bedrooms?
Good question.
Describe the environment for everyone. So it's in the foothills, deep in the foothills, up on a plateau with almost a 360-degree view of the Castro Valley, Lafayette, Walnut Creek area. It's looking at Mount Diablo. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. I think there's about 6 bedrooms or something like that. Out of the box, it sleeps 13 or something.
13 to 15, and then when people bring their air mattresses,
yes,
the party gets going. It's like bring your own swing party in a box. Bring your air mattress, bring your condoms, bring your lube, bring your vibrator, and ta-da!
Party on. On Thursday, I remember I ran in to our little nurse friend
which we hadn't seen for a while.
Our Reno nurse, our gorgeous, yummy, delicious.
We hit it off pretty quickly because she
Who asked who? Because I turned around. Next thing I know, you're slithering in through the hallway to go to a bedroom. So, who approached you?
So I was working in the kitchen. I don't know what I was doing, and she came and said hi to everybody, but she was just on a job interview phone call. So she came out and gave everybody a kiss. And then I gave her a very deep kiss, and then I started grabbing her hair, and she was really into that. And
then you're the instigator.
Yes, I admit it. I have no regrets.
She was just kissing everyone hello, and you, gave her the Belgian kiss.
Yep. And then I kissed her some more, and then it looked like she was getting turned on, and I said, we should take this to your bedroom. What do you think? And he said, okay.
You know how to close a deal right there. That's the point of this talk. I am really impressed on your ways, because you're an introvert.
Yep, I am, but
I'm very quiet. But when you go to swing parties, you know how to close a deal. You don't even spend any time. Look at Miss Reno nurse. She probably was just kissing everyone. It was probably 10 minutes from the time she got off the phone till the time I saw her slinking away with you.
Yes.
You're a quick person. I am so proud of you, baby.
Party on. So yeah, we made it a new rule.
What?
Whenever we meet, we can talk for 15 minutes and then we have to fuck.
I peeked in on you guys. I wanted to come and see what you guys were doing. You guys were in the master bedroom.
No, that wasn't in the master bedroom.
I saw it.
That was in her bedroom.
Oh my god, then I peeked on you fucking someone else, because it was you that Kitty Cat and I were peeking on.
That wasn't on Thursday.
Then it was another... See? Everything's fuzzy. Well, did you only fuck one girl Thursday? Maybe it was Thursday.
Yes, it was Thursday.
Oh, who'd you do on Friday? You did fuck someone else, right? Tell me I saw your ass. Otherwise I was perving on someone else.
I didn't fuck anybody on Thursday. Well, except for the nurse.
Well, then I didn't watch you then. You
were perving on somebody else?
No, you goof. It was definitely you.
But it was on Friday then.
Okay, well, and see, the days blend in. When you're at a place, when you're at a stay, can we call it a stay vacation? Because Staycation. We're only an hour away from our house, but this place is remote. You know, there's just naughty things come out when people rent houses and they have that intimate, private circle of friends. And yes, you know what? In this case, it's been an annual thing. It wasn't an open party because of that reason. It's just a circle of friends. We can talk about the difference between private parties and public parties. But in this case, the days started to blend in immediately. Late night on Thursday, then early morning Friday, then party late till Friday night.
Yep. So on Friday, we had, let's call her Mrs. Shoes.
Oh, yes. She has 200 pairs of shoes. That woman impresses me. No, her husband impresses me because he doesn't bitch up fest like you do. And I have less than 20 pairs.
So the story behind with her...
Miss Shoes? Goody Two Shoes.
No, that's somebody else. That name is already taken.
Oh, okay, Miss Shoes.
So the story with Miss Shoes is last year, when we were leaving, she told me, I brought my spanking skirt just for you.
Was this last year?
Yes, last year she said that right when we were leaving. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but that was last year, so how did this year...
Hang on.
Oh.
So I was like, why didn't you tell me? And then now, this year, before we chatted a little bit on Cassidy, and I think the husband sent an email saying, she's bringing her skirt this year.
Oh, they emailed that?
Yeah.
Hello, this is Bob from Couples Cruise, the leader in adults-only, clothing-optional cruises. You are listening to Bliss Bringers. For more information on our cruises, go to blissbringers.com/cruise. See you there.
At this point in time, we have to interrupt our regularly scheduled recording because Mistress Cindy is demanding to have an orgasm. Good husband that I am, I put her on top of some of the jet exhausts. Let's listen what happens.
All right. I want you to sit on the jets.
Oh, you want me to sit on the jets?
Yep.
Oh, you know I like the fun. Oh. Okay, wait. I can't be on the jets right when you turn it on because it'll just rip my kitty cat off. So let me get in my favorite spot off to the side. All right. Hit it. Easier. Don't do full force. Ooh. Oh my god. All right. I'm already sensitive. Ah! Oh, do it gentle on my clit. Ah! Oh. I like it when you spread my clit. Kind of directs the water. I like looking in your eyes.
I like looking in your eyes as well. When I'm playing with the controls.
With my clit?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, that feels awesome and torturous. Right there. Oh my god, I'm not gonna last. I'm serious. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, that feels so good. It's so awesome. It hurts. Oh my god. Turn off the bottle.
All right. Mr. Cindy rides 10 horsepower bubbles.
Oh my god, my pussy is throbbing. It's like pulsating. That was almost a cathartic moment. Oh. Man, there's a fine line in between pleasure and pain. That's awesome. I gotta curl up with you now.
Aww.
Let's do our normal aftercare. Just hold me. Wow, I needed that.
Good job.
Yeah, this weekend I didn't play with anyone. I don't play normally at parties. My anxieties kill me. I don't know why. Like when guys come on to me, I shriek. It's like I run away for some reason. Like, oh my god. And it's nothing about them personally. It's literally just me. I'm broken. I'm the type that I like to approach someone when I feel an energy with them. When someone approaches me, I haven't mentally prepared myself, I guess. I don't know why. I want to be more like you and just go up to someone and close the deal. Or one of the girls that were Coyote's Pussy Posse. There's a couple of them. They know how to close deals. Those women they own their sexuality and their confidence, and they don't wait for no guy to ask them.
Yes, I know what.
I want to be those women. I want to be those girls and just walk up to some guy and say, hi, how are you? Carry on like a 30-second conversation, and then I would suggest we take it into a bedroom. I have never done that.
You should practice that.
Ugh. I thought I could do it this weekend. I couldn't do it this weekend. That's just not me.
Do you need me to wingman you?
No. Remember you wingman me in Burning Man. It's just as bad. It's kind of nice to have you for misery purposes. Like, oh, darn, I justify not getting a date because I've got the best-looking husband, the best-looking cock, so I don't need anyone else. But when the truth comes down to it, it's kind of nice to have someone new just to flirt around with. But it's the whole closing, let's have sex thing that I run away and go, oh, fuck, I don't want to do that. I like the flirting and the teasing. I love that stuff. Love it, love it, love it. And I love giving blowjobs. It's the whole fucking part that I'm lousy at that piece. To me, that's more serious, I guess. I don't know. I have more fun with the masturbation and sucking on a guy and controlling him because he'll do anything I want when I give him head. I just like teasing. I like giving, but I like dominating.
Just tie him up and then you can do whatever you want with him.
Oh, I love that.
Then why not suggest that?
I won't do it in a party. I don't feel comfortable. I like private sessions or just a small, intimate get-together, like less than 6 people. Or in a very big facility. But I don't know. Like you're brave. You were doing that stuff, BDSM stuff, in the middle of the living room this weekend. I'm not as comfortable with that. Because I know people are watching, but they're critiquing, and I got a self-image problem, I think.
So, going back to that subject when we were interrupted, about Mrs. Shoes.
Oh, yeah. She was the one that you were fucking then.
Yes, well, you're jumping ahead.
I just saw blonde hair, gorgeous legs. I saw your ass. You guys were laying down missionary style when I saw you.
She loves her outfits. And she loves her shoes.
She does love dressing up.
She loves kink.
She has big...
She has enormous boobs.
She has big tits. Those are dangerous. Do not smack anybody. You'll knock some poor boy off. She's gorgeous. She is just gorgeous, gorgeous woman.
So I asked her what she wanted to do and where she wanted to do it. Like, we can do this downstairs. We can do this upstairs in private. And she said, oh, no, downstairs. So I think she liked it.
But she likes being watched.
Yep, she likes to show off. She had her spanking shorts on. And
wear spanking shorts.
Where the ass sticks out. So makes it accessible. So I started with
I had this image of going up and biting her cheek right now. I should have done that.
You should have done that, yeah. Let's see, I did an over-the-knee spanking.
Yep, I watched that.
That got her.
All of us in the kitchen watched that.
That was the after-dinner entertainment?
That's right. Yeah, you were. You looked hot, doming her.
Thank you.
I just wanted to make that point. I mean, she looked gorgeous. She was very sexy. You putting the blindfold on her and having her stand in front of you at attention, that was fucking hot. Her outfit
she liked it.
was hot. Yeah, we all did.
She was experienced as a sub.
All of us watching you. We loved what you were doing.
Well, to me, it's like, is the bottom having a good time? Am I having a good time?
That was the most important.
Maybe is the audience having a good time getting a show? And
so what'd you think?
I think they did. Well, I wasn't really looking at the audience that much. I saw
your bottom, Miss Shoes, was she having a good time?
Well, she had 3 orgasms.
Oh, yeah. I remember watching.
So one from spanking, then we did...
I love seeing what you do. It's kind of like an artist painting a picture, and you have this crescendo with you being like the Van Gogh, and the bottom is your canvas, and you have this ta-da when the women have orgasms, and they're weak-kneed, and they're falling in your arms, and you can see their bodies quivering. It's fun to watch you.
Yeah, well, so... First did the over-the-knee spanking, that was good. She had an orgasm then. And then when I got her to stand up at the tension, I said, maybe you want to take your shoes off. She's like, no, I want to keep my shoes on. I'm like, okay, if you really want it. And then she did some flogging there. She had another orgasm and then was starting to crumble. And I'm like, oh yeah, maybe take my shoes off. She has these enormous high-heeled shoes. So.
They were like 5 inches. They were fucking hot.
They were hot, but they were also
She walks really well in them.
A danger for somebody who's not 100% stable, so I didn't want any...
Yeah. Orgasms, they suck the energy out of us.
Yes. So we did that. And...
I'm so fully relaxed right now. I'm glad we did this bathcast.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
So then, we recovered on sofa for a little bit.
I was very proud of you and your aftercare.
You were water.
You were cuddling. You gave her water. You were talking her down after that long scene. I'm like, wow, John, you are teachable. You learned some skills over the years.
To close it off, so I did a little bit of aftercare, and then, so what are we doing? What are we doing next? Do we want to play with some more toys, and then, or do we want to fuck each other's brains out? She said, some more toys. I'm like, okay, so we did that, and I had a whole bunch of toys laid out, but when I started with the spiky gloves on her, she was totally orgasming and totally wet. And I'm like, okay, enough of this. So I took her to the bedroom, and the rest is history.
Good job, baby. High five it.
Yo! And then, what other kinky stuff did we do? One of the girls got a little bit tipsy, so I had to motivate her to stop harassing other people with the cattle prod.
She was zapping people?
No, I was zapping people because guys were playing pool and she was being a little bit obnoxious. So I got her away from there, and then I got her to sit down. And then I used the vibrator on her, and then she orgasmed, then fell asleep. I'm like, yay, job done. What else did we do the weekend? We had some fun with our nurse. You instigated that?
Yeah.
Tell us what we did.
Oh, out on the balcony, which overlooks the entire valley during sunset, we took Miss Reno nurse over and tied her down to the chair. And keep in mind, the sun is setting, the fog is rolling in, the marine layer, which is gorgeous through the sunset. And then you and I did a little flogging, did a little teasing, did a little nibbles, kissing, fingering, blindfolded her, and let her go wild, crazy, relaxed in our arms.
We even called for backup at one point in time.
Yeah, and then we called in for backup, and she loved that too, yeah.
Yeah, one of the guys, his fetish is going down on women, so we snuck him in there. So all of a sudden she had 3 mouths on her, not knowing where they came from.
Yep.
That was pretty interesting.
Yeah, the pussy worshiper. He came in to the rescue. Dun, dun, dun. She has a beautiful pussy.
Yeah, she has a beautiful body.
She does have a beautiful body. And she's so humble. She's just a humble person. Beautiful mind. Love that girl.
And I think that was
Friday.
Naughty activities at...
Yeah, Saturday we left early. We didn't have much sleep on Thursday night and Friday night.
And we had to drop Mr. Bill off.
Yep, Master Bill had his flight down to L.A. because he had 3 girls that would be waiting for him at Dragon's Gate, the BDSM dungeon that's in Orange County, right? They're located in Orange County. So if you're ever in the L.A. area, the Orange County area, check out Dragon's Gate. They have a website. They have their calendar up, and he had a date to meet up with a couple of hotties. So he flew to L.A. He's a rock star. And he got a date out of it.
Good job for him.
I know.
Actually, ironically, last year at the retreat, we did a big interview, but we still haven't managed to edit that yet. So that'll be upcoming. So
we might have to do a collage of bits and pieces because that last year's retreat...
We recorded so many hours that
Ray's retreat was... the conversations were everywhere. So yeah, we might have to do bits and pieces anyway.
Yes, we'll figure something out.
Anyhow, here's my recommendation. Grab some friends, some good friends, rent a house or rent a houseboat. Things work out beautifully when you take time out with your friends. You know, your trusted ones. We went on the catamaran with our friends, different circle of friends, and then we have our annual trip with Ray's Retreat. We love those people too. It's just nice to get away with just a small crowd, 15 or less.
Anything else we did since last episode?
I think I'm done for the evening. I'm going to turn on those jets and get back to the bubbles.
Okay. We do have an interview ready with the organizers of the winery meet and greet, which I'll be giving you right after this. So here's that.
Before I introduce our next guests, a little bit of background story. When we got started in lifestyle, we went on Lifestyle Lounge and then started looking around and was searching, who do we talk to? Can we find parties? And there was one particular couple that had in their name newbies. So we were thinking like, oh, those must be newbies. So let's ask them. Little did we know that was actually their secret plan. They're not really newbies at all, but they do like dealing with newbies.
Caught you on our web.
Indeed. So I have with me Mr. and Mrs. Bay Area Newbies.
This is Mr. Newbie.
This is Mrs. Newbie.
Besides picking up newbies, they also run various parties, including primal pleasure parties. Did I say that right without sounding too drunk?
Yes, you said it correctly.
So tell us about yourself and your parties.
Well, we've been doing lifestyle things for about 12 years now, give or take. It just kind of evolved. We actually started by taking over for Satin Parties. That was many years ago. They had stopped doing some meet and greets at the winery. And so we said, well, we'll kind of pick them up. But then another couple had picked them up as well. And so we kind of took that and just kind of ran with it. But the original parties were kind of like hotels. And that's how we started, just doing like meeting lobbies and hotels and stuff. And it evolved. It just kind of grew. Pretty soon we're just doing regular winery meet and greets. And then we started into working with an art gallery and doing art gallery play parties, which is our premier party.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, which is awesome. Yeah, a lot of people say that's probably one of the premier parties in the nation. It is kind of unique.
And tell us about the winery meet and greets.
Well, they're a lot of fun. They're up in the North Bay, and it's a great place to meet people. We have music, we have snacks, we have a bar, and you're in a beautiful environment surrounded by art, and you get to meet the most fascinating people. It really draws a really unique group of people. We dance, we drink, we have fun, and then there's areas for play too.
And what sort of people show up usually at these events, at the play parties and the meet and greets?
Well, we tend to not try and select a certain kind of person. What we do is we create an environment and invite people to join us. And we get people from all walks of life, from about any kind of background. And we don't try and force a theme on a party, nor do we try and make a party into something it isn't. We just basically open doors and say, be here at such and such a place at such and such a time. What that does is it allows the people to make the party into what it is. And I think that adds a lot to the venue, because people come in, they go, there's no preconceived expectations. They don't have to work at it. They just come in and start enjoying themselves, and they can be themselves. I think that lends a lot to making it comfortable.
Do you even have fun at these parties?
We have a lot of fun at these parties. We love getting to know everybody, making them feel welcome and comfortable. We get a lot of new people there. We get a lot of seasoned people there, and getting them to mix and mingle with each other, and then actually getting to play with them too. It's all great. We've had people coming pony costumes.
We've had people spank people on the furniture outside there.
We've had a little bit of everything. And you know what? Really, we don't sit there and set limits and say, well, you can't do that. It's not our style or anything. It's all part of it.
As long as it's all consensual and everyone's having a good time, it's all good.
Yeah, the only thing that I've turned down here was somebody who wanted to be tied to the vines.
Might be harmful to the vine.
That's what I was thinking. Any other parties coming up that we need to know about?
No, nothing offhand. We kind of do these kind of on the fly. I would love to be able to plan these out months in advance, and sometimes I can. But when it comes to the winery, I have to work with the owner's schedule. During the summer months, it can be really difficult. And with the art gallery owner, I have to work with his schedule too. And in most cases, he will contact me when he's got an opening. I work kind of to him. But we're doing about maybe 3 a year. And we're trying to bring up some new stuff. We're trying to mix it up. And we're also very close to a lot of the party hosts in the Bay Area. So we try and work with other party hosts to kind of merge our parties sometimes or leverage each other. And a lot of times people we get at our parties don't go to those other parties, and people at those other parties don't come to ours. So it gets people to kind of mingle and mix up a little bit.
I've noticed that here in the Bay Area, most of the hosts that I know, they work together instead of against each other. It benefits everybody. That's something that you don't always see in other regions, I think.
Yeah, it can be very cutthroat. I know in Southern California, they actually sabotage each other, which is really sad. That's how their culture is down there. I don't know. It's just different. We do. We look at each other's calendars, and we talk to each other, and we say, hey, we want to do a party on such and such a day. And if I see something that someone else has already got a party planned, I won't do a party. I won't do a party if I can really help it. I'm kind of locked into what the art gallery owner tells me his dates are and what the winery owner's dates are. But generally, if I can avoid it, I will. But, even as party hosts, talking with other party hosts, they understand if we have the same dates. It happens. We step on each other's toes. We try not to. But we work together. We work at it.
Which are your favorite parties?
Well, I like our treehouse parties. They're all fun. I like the winery get-togethers, the meet and greet, and the art gallery. They're all in different areas of the Bay Area. People are just great, just having a good time getting to know all different people from all over. We've had people from all over the country and world come by and from all different walks of life and of employment. And we all have the one thing in common, and it's a nice connective thing that brings us all together.
What are some of the secrets of running a successful party? What makes it work? Have you found any things that don't make it work?
Well, personally, I've kind of given you the secret anyway already. We don't try and force the party into something it isn't. We don't try and run a theme. We set up an environment and invite people in, and the people make the party. We don't make the party. We just set up an environment so the people do it all. I think that lends to itself to a much more vibrant party because people kind of are at ease and they're comfortable with it. I think that's our secret, at least ours. I know there's other parties that are really good, and I've really enjoyed some of the other parties I've been to. They're fabulous. We try not to work it so hard, but it does. It takes a lot of effort to put the art gallery. That's my nemesis. It's a love-hate relationship to do the art gallery because I so enjoy it in the sense that I really enjoy the environment. I enjoy the people enjoying themselves. It really makes my evening. It makes everything. But those weeks leading up to it, my hair's turning gray. I'm losing sleep. It's nerve-wracking. It is worth it at the end, though. I look back and go, wow, that was a good party. That was awesome.
Even during the parties, I've seen you running around like a chicken with the head cut off.
Yeah, many times. It's, I think the party starts at 7, and at 9 o'clock, I'm still putting things together. I've been known to do that. I was going to say, we do have a number of issues. One is the art gallery owner doesn't close the gallery to the public until 5, so I have 2 hours to flip the place, which is really tough to get everything set up. I pre-stage a lot of stuff, but to really kind of pull off the last major part of it is really hard to do.
Do you have any volunteer team or something like that?
Yeah, we do. We have people that help with the food. We have some people help with, setting up the areas. But it's mostly the art gallery owner and myself doing the grunt of it. It is a labor of love. It really is. We charge a certain amount, and our costs are pretty high on that. And we think we're probably pretty good with the cost. We try and make it all work. We're not getting rich off this. We don't charge anything for the winery meet and greet, so we get nothing out of it. The art gallery is a little different, but the costs are a lot higher there.
I get it. If people want to check out your parties, where can they find you on the interwebs?
We are primalpleasureparty.com.
And I think you're also on Cassidy?
Cassidy, Lifestyle Lounge, and SLS.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. Have a great party.
Hi, this is Emily from Cassidy, and you can find me and hundreds of other sexually social swingers at cassidy.blissbringers.com. And that's spelled KASIDIE.
And that's it for this episode.
For this episode,
Yes.
there's a lot of stuff going on. All right.
But there'll be more coming.
There will be more adventures. We've got some hot times in the near future.
So keep us in your ears and
What's your pleasure?
All names mentioned in this show are either fictional, taken from public record, or held by people who have given their explicit consent to be mentioned.
Yay! Bubble time!
Yay!